What is going on, everybody? It is the NFL Blitz Beer League Award Show presented to you by Leshua. I'm just kidding. Presented to you by Pop Gun and Pop Gun. You ready for this? You ready for this
I
award show?
am. I was told that I was like third alternate for this. And if I had knew if I knew like ahead of time I was gonna be on webcam, I would have combed my hair or done
Mm,
a little bit something else to look good. But I'm
yes.
here. We're here.
Yeah, you're here.
Face reveal.
Yeah, the face reveals for kind of both of us. Thanks for coming in here. Last second, I guess, third wheel. But we have a lot of good awards and awardees and people to go ahead and give awards to. And uh, cheers for getting done a regular season. First time in,
Mm,
I would say, 12 years. 12 years the NFL Blitz League season has been over. So cheers. Cheers. With that being said, our first award is Offensive Player of the League. Go ahead and take that one for us.
Okay. So we have 5 players up for this award, or at least 5 players that got votes for it. The total breakdown: Money was third overall in total yards. I see the touchdown to yard ratio,
Yep.
888 yards. I thought they had 880 touchdowns. I was like, I
he's
mean, they might as well,
he's
but
good. He's good, but I don't know
it's
about that
not
good.
that good. 8 touchdowns for 880 yards, second in receptions at 59. T.O. was second in receiving yards at 905, third in receiving touchdowns at 8. Finn, most receptions at 67. There's only 5 games. This isn't playoffs, I'm assuming. This is just
Regular
regular
season.
season
Yes,
stats.
sir. Yep.
Over 1,000 yards, 1,003, 11 total touchdowns. And that was just the wide receivers here. So we got 2 quarterbacks in here. Wayne was second in total passing yards, 1,623. The highest QBR, 134.07, and best touchdown to interception ratio. And then, of course, we have you, of all people, Rar.
God, who's that guy?
Most total quarterback yards, 2,047. Most total touchdowns, 19. Least sacked quarterback. Now,
Wow.
that doesn't really mean much because I was one of the rushers against you, so that doesn't really count. Um, but 22, you were sacked 22 times, and that's the least sacked? That
Yep.
seems. Our quarterbacks got beat up this season, if that's the least one.
Well,
Man,
usually quarterbacks get sacked like I would say 6, 7 times a game. So, um, yeah, crazy. Drum roll, please, and then you can go ahead and announce the winner of the Offensive Player of the League. Who you guys think in the chat? Who you guys think should win Offensive Player of the League? Pop Gun.
you're
Who was it?
You're looking at him. If you're looking in a
Well,
mirror, I guess you could say Rar is your offensive player of the year. Congratulations to
wow.
you. Nicely
Thank you.
done.
I rather win, but I guess it's a consolation prize for losing the playoffs. But yeah, it was fun. We had a lot of good synergy on our team. I'm not gonna really go ahead and break down an interview wise, but thanks y'all for voting me. Runner up for that award was Finn with 36% of your votes, and then 47.4% of your votes was for me. So appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And on to the next one. I'll go ahead and do Defensive Player League. We're going to, like, you go, then I go, and then you go, and then I go. And then we'll do it that way.
You got it.
Hi, Viber Malice. Click Tracks. Thank you. Click Tracks. Is that you, Smith? What a duo. The heart. Look at this chat. A cute little chat up in here. Defensive Player of the League. The votees are Turkey Fry, tied third in tackles with 48, first in sacks and 2 interceptions. Just a huge game changer, Turkey Fry was. Then second in swats, tied for fourth in interceptions, and most defensive touchdowns taken 3 back to the Hizzy house. You had Rah first in swats with 14, second in interceptions with 9, and 1 touchdown and 1 forced fumble. Lemnos first in interception. That was my pick. Lemnos was my pick, okay, because he totally single-handedly almost beat Wayne's World by himself with his just lucrative defense. First in interceptions with 12 in the league, tied for third in tackles with 48 and 3 swats. And last but not least, Bixby, second in tackles, second in sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Just all around great. And the award winner for Defensive Player of the League. Who do you guys think so? Chat, who do you think? Go ahead and say it. Is Turkey Fry. Turkey Fry wins Defensive Player of the League with Lemnos coming in second at 26%. But Turkey Fry, congratulations for winning Defensive Player of the Blitz Beer League Season 1 with 36.8% of the votes.
40 sacks.
Yeah.
40.
48.
That's the,
Oh, yeah, 40.
okay.
Yeah, 40. Yeah. 48
and
was
2
sacks.
interceptions. Okay, so Sackstown, are the tackles separate from sacks?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's 48 additional times hitting somebody. So 88 times they brought a play to an end and then intercepted the ball twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And his own players, obviously he's part of Wayne's World, even said like Turkey Fry carries them. Like his defense carries that team. So when you have just a dominant blitzer like that, just totally changes the aspect of the game. So cheers to you, Turkey Fry. Cheers to winning Defensive Player of the League.
Yes.
Oh, the next one's a doozy, Popkin. You got this one?
What is the next one? Rookie?
Yep.
Okay. Behind the scenes, how do I see who else was eligible for this? Because I know who won.
Yep. The other pie graphs below the pie graph that you initially saw. There's like 6 different pie graphs within those. Yep.
You know what? I gotta get down to it, but we'll get down to it here in just a second. Rookie of
I can do this one. You can do the next one. You can do the MVP.
Yes.
How about that? You do the MVP.
Oh, okay. So my incompetence is getting me a better award.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I can take that.
Yes.
Okay.
Viper's Mallet says you carry Toronto. Yes. You definitely carried Toronto to the finals. You definitely did with your cheer and your great sportsmanship. How does Pop Gun sound, by the way, guys? And relative to me, does he sound good?
Hello. Hi.
Does he sound
I'm
loud
Pop
enough?
Gun. It's good to see you.
Perfect. Awesome. I'm glad. All right. Rookie of the League. Now, here's the category for players. First Blitz League ever. All stats are amongst rookies. So all the stats I'm about to go ahead and reciprocate to you guys are stats that are adjacent to all rookies. So they're just rookie stats. So first one is Money with first in receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns with 59 receptions, 880 receiving yards, and 8 touchdowns. First in swats amongst rookies and third in tackles with 39. Bixby, which is second in receptions, in receiving yards, and in touchdowns, and in yards per carry, and first in tackles, and first in sacks. Gosh, that was a lot. Irish Lad was first in yards per carry, second in tackles, and third in sacks, and Duxer being in third in receptions, receiving yards, and second in sacks. This one was actually a doozy, chat. It was actually tied, and then it was voted amongst the league helpers for who won Rookie of the League. Now, drum roll, please. Your Rookie of the League for the Blitz Beer League Season 1 is Bixby. Bixby. Congratulations, friend, winning Rookie of the League of Season 1.
Okay, so before this season started, or before like the Discord came back alive, because I know you guys were doing this league thing, I guess you said 12 years ago.
Yep.
It was Fildo, Jeff, and like Sandman that were like trying to revive this and get this up and running, just to see who was interested. And that's where like a lot of these rookies, including myself, started to get into this and eventually found out about the Discord and all you old heads.
Yep.
And Bixby was a part of that group as well. And whenever it was just like those all rookie games, Bixby was like, okay, like you're do you want to play with me? Like, oh, a quarterback, you actually know what you're doing. That's cool. And I don't, Bixby doesn't quarterback for them.
Uh,
I think most of these stats are receptions, but yeah, Bixby was
yep.
always one of those super chill and cool guys. So makes sense they're the rookie of the league.
Yeah. It was a tough choice between Money and Bixby. But at the end of the day, Money's on a really good team. As you can see, that's going to the finals, and Bixby was on, the team that barely made it to the playoffs and has a lot of moving parts there, a part of Team D. So that kind of had everything for League Helpers. League Helpers was like, okay, how much of a factor is Bixby on the team? And Bixby's defense, like his sacks, him being first in sacks amongst, um, he was like 52 tackles, and then he had like 30 plus sacks. So he's just a force. So yeah, congrats to Bixby. Cheers for winning Rookie of the League. Take a shot, bro. Hell no. You know what he's drinking? He's drinking like 16% soju, man.
So
Popcorn would be honest.
there hasn't been a lot of alcohol in our house because we had a newborn last year, and I took
Nice.
so my wife couldn't drink, so I didn't either. But we're just now getting back into it, and she bought something from like Little Tokyo or something in China, or not in China, in Chicago. Um, so this is the only thing we have in the fridge, and we're taking. This is basically shots that we're taking out of this. This thing will kill. This thing will kill me.
Yeah.
So.
Talking about killing ya, you got the most
Oh
valuable
gosh.
player of the Blitz Beer League.
Okay, so it depends on how you define valuable, right? There
Mm,
was that one season where Peyton Manning was out for the Colts. This was before they drafted Andrew Luck. This was how they drafted Andrew Luck. It said he was out, and people were voting for him
mhm.
MVP because, like, when you look, he's not playing, and look how much the Colts suck. So obviously he's very valuable. But no, these players actually did things for their teams and provided a lot of value. The five players that you have here on the ballot, you got Finn, who's
Mhm.
5-0, has the most receptions at 67. Receiving rushing yards, 1,003. We talked about Finn with the Offensive Player of the Year.
Mhm.
Prism ended up 4-1, led two rookies to 4 wins.
Mhm.
Second in total yards, that is 1,772. Wayne, uh, captain of Wayne's World, oddly enough, 5-0, the only undefeated team third in quarterback yards at 1,737. RAR at 3-2. Uh, Offensive Player of the Year, most quarterback yards at 2,047, most total touchdowns at 19, least sacked quarterback. WCK, their team at 2-2, third in receiving yards, 18.6 yards per reception. You got 19 receptions I counted into the playoff game, even
Yep.
though they lost a few days ago, and second in receiving touchdowns at 9.
Ended up being like
Um,
20 plus. Wayne's stats were like 20 plus. Is that insane? Wick
I think
had,
yeah, I think
let's see, Wick had 24. Oh, yeah, 24 targets and 19 receptions. 24 targets.
that's I
So
think you
you're right.
found a
Yeah.
favorite receiver right there.
Yep.
So a quarterback receiver combo in the MVP race. However, the winner, the most valuable player of the league is you got to give it to the team that is undefeated. You got to give it to Wayne, 5-0, the captain of Wayne's World, getting 42% of the vote. That's your MVP.
Congrats, MVP. Congrats, goats. All you gotta do, Prism kind of showed it the other day. You just gotta run slants and posts and 90s, man. Slants, posts, and 90s, and that's what Wayne does the best, baby. And he just lets his players go ahead and do the rest. But hey, he's gotta get it there, and he did. Congrats to Wayne, my friend. Goat tid. Goat tid. Cheers, brother. Cheers, Wayne. Congrats on winning most valuable player of the Blitz Beer League Season 1. Now, it goes to, I'm actually going to go ahead here. I'm going to help us out here. I'm going to help us out here. I'm going to go live in the Discord so you can read the full text so you're not missing some of the text because we're missing some of the text here about these guys. Um,
Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this and this and this. And then I am going to do this. Copy. Uh-oh. I think it's messed up. Our webcam angles though. Uh-oh. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second.
Chincast.
Yes. There we go. There we go. All right. We're
Oh,
good. We're good. All right. Let's do that. This. Okay. Um there we go. Now we're going to be able to see all
okay.
of the
Yeah.
awards. Better?
Better.
Better.
It's good
Cool.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we just did the MVP. Now it's the most improved player of the league. A lot of people up here for these awards. First off was Gurley. Went from barely knowing the game to becoming a force at blitzing the quarterback and more recognition of plays on the offensive side. Also, is probably our most prominent shit talker out of the league. The guy talks
If you
shit
want to call it,
nonstop.
if you want to call it that,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
It,
What
it's
is it?
it is talk.
It is
The most prominent talker of the league. Yeah.
and then he deletes his messages right after. He doesn't want people to know. Second was Bixby, already a dominant blitzer through the league, but he truly honed in on his offensive side and how to learn routes and catch icons a lot better. Lemnos, which is an old cat, but he never played quarterback before. This was back in the day when we were playing, 17 years ago. He was always receiver and running back and stuff like that. He never played quarterback. So this was his first season playing quarterback, was thrown in the gauntlet with five different every single game he had a different roster, Pop Gun. Five different rosters. And got better in all avenues of quarterback. Pop Gun, not in just his casting skills, but also his play on the field got better, understanding of route concepts, and his
Mm-hmm.
defense grew a lot. And Korean Daniel, literally his first game ever was in the tournament that we had for Gen 1. It's literally his first game ever. Caught a touchdown pass over Smith, by the way. Okay. Smith dove on it. Was like, no way, Rars throwing to Daniel. Literally, Daniel's first touchdown pass was him just sitting on the mine. And that was his first time playing. To the league, which was a couple weeks later, chasing down quarterbacks, 22 plus sacks, and had in the longest reception. I think it still beats the one that we saw from Money at 96 yards the other day. So without further ado, it is time to go ahead and tell you your most improved player of the league. Drum roll, please. Your most improved player of the league is the one and only Lemnos. Congrats, Lemnos, for winning it. Your quarterback play has definitely improved a lot. Congratulations, friend. Cheers.
So with the limited time I've spent with people in VC, I think if there was a award for most chill person, it'd probably be Limnos too. I don't know if other people would vote for that or if
Mhm.
I'm just only there when Limnos is like super chill. But that's always been my impression, which is always nice uh to be a part of. So there you go. Most improved.
Yeah.
I didn't win the award, but I'm not the most improved, but I am the most resilient. So I feel like that should count for something. But obviously, if I gotta lose it out to somebody, fair enough.
Hey, once a resilient lion, always a resilient lion, babe. Once a resilient lion, always a resilient lion. Lemnos in the chat says, F you all, no pop gun, F you. He said, F
Fair
you.
enough.
Yeah. He said he's not
Fair
chill.
enough.
Yep. All right, friend.
You need a few more of these, then, my friend.
Yeah. All right, friend.
All right.
Best game of the league. That's you.
Best game. Best game of the league. Four different options here. Oddly enough, the Lions are not a part of any of them. Limnos, honestly, every single game the Lemons played should be up here because they were in a dogfight every single time. Two of them are on here. First off, the Lemons versus Team D that went 21-19 in the favor of Team D. Team D came back to win when down majority of the game in a game-winning drive. A very sloppy game for both teams where the defense was just that good. We'll let you be the judges. Um, Fair enough. Well, obviously they are the judges. They're voting on this. Toronto triple triples versus Wayne World 21-24. Very likely a rematch we're going to be seeing in a week or so. The grudge match was between the top two teams of the league and were exchanging blows after blows. Wayne's World skates off to victory with their defensive stop, Triple T, from scoring on the final drive. Other option was Wayne's World versus the Limnos Lemons, a 21-16 win by Wayne's World. Extremely defensive game filled with toss-up turnovers and came down to the wire to Finn catching a long fourth down pass to keep the game-winning drive moving. An absolute thriller. And then, of course, you have the Synergy Seniores taking on the Toronto Triple Triples 24-35. This is the regular season matchup, not the even more exciting one you saw earlier. Don't let the score fool you. This game was an offensive powerhouse with over 1,000 yards and a costly fumble. That sounds familiar. And the Triple T turned into points. Those are your four matches that were up for Game of the Year. And now, without further ado, the winner of this award is... It is Wayne's World versus the Limnos Lemons, a 21-16 win by Wayne's World. Keep in mind, Wayne's World's undefeated, and the Limnos Lemons didn't even make the playoffs.
Yep.
And it's still, that was the best game of the regular season. That shows how competitive things were across the entire league.
It literally came down to I think, second to last drive. I think the second to last drive, it literally came down to, I remember there was 9 minutes left, and that was that monster catch that Finn bailed out Wayne because it was like fourth and forever. It was like fourth and 15 plus, and Wayne was just rolling across, and he was like, I don't have anything else. Here we go. Pray to Finn, and Finn's just sitting there. Over Jay Cuddy. Jay Cuddy's so close to go ahead and get that Limnos Lemons that huge win. That would have been a huge upset, but Finn clutched it up, and then they, got the touchdown, and then they stopped the Limnos Lemons. That was a great game. Huge game.
Winners win.
Winners just win. That is very true. Well,
and a little side note here: if you're looking to blitz, apparently Jay Cuddy is looking for people who are blitzing right now.
Yes. He's picked me. He's literally DM'd me. Jay Cuddy, I hope you're watching this, dude. You literally DM'd me. You've added everybody. Well, we have the award ceremony happening right now, dog.
And you might want to pay attention to this because there's the next award is coming up.
Oh yes, the next award. Get ready for this one. The next award is the drunkest person of the league, aka the goofiest, aka the most drunk person in the league. It came down to myself, aka Rar, actually drunk IRL for most games. I think 2 of them I was drinking, for 2 games. I remember Wayne's World, I literally had to take a shot every time someone scored because we're all homies. So we had that going for us. Jeffster, aka Young, he looks completely lost on the field, and his shoelaces tied together. That goofiest person of the league. And Jay Cuddy goes from flaming a player to praising them in an instant. Also runs the I form to bring back its glory. Jay Cuddy, means a lot to me. I think he's one of the goofiest people I've ever met, which is not a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. It actually tickles my heart a lot. And Smith, league leader in INTs, probably more high than drunk though. Are your votees for this award of drunkest, aka goofiest person of the league?
Quite an honor. It's a real tough cast you got right there.
Yeah. Drum roll, please. Who do you guys think in chat? And the drunkest, goofiest person of the league goes to the one and only Jay Cuddy. Jay Cuddy, congratulations, Jay
with
Cuddy.
a dominating 42% of the vote. I mean, just an absolute
That's
landslide
him.
of a coach. You know, the Lions didn't lead the league in any category this year, but we did lead the league in weird, awkward conversations in the public chat. You had to
Nice,
read
yes.
3 times to try to figure out like
Yes.
what are they actually saying? What's going on here? So, you know, that's resilience at its true core right there.
Oh man, that is too
What team
funny.
did Cutler start out on? The Lemons, or was it?
He went from Wayne's World to the Lemons, from the Lemons
Oh,
to the Resilient Lions. So I do
well,
believe
there you
that
go.
was the path of Jay Cuddy this season.
Had
Um,
the Baker Mayfield year.
yep, yep, yep. He was supposed to be one of the captains sort of the league, and then he slept through the draft. That's why Lemnos. That's why Lemnos was there. But hey, Jay Cuddy more deserving to go ahead and win the goofiest player of the league. Cheers, Jay Cuddy.
I
We love you,
and I
brother.
will
We love you.
I will say this on a serious note: the Lions did improve when we got Cutler. It was nice
Yeah.
having a quarterback, um, not to diss our previous quarterback, but to have like actual set plays and things that made us a little bit more competitive. That deserves some recognition as well.
hmm Yeah, for sure. All right. Ooh, this award. Look at this one.
Uh,
Look at this one.
all right. You want me to do this one?
You got this one. This one's you,
All
friend.
right, fair enough. So what we're looking at here is the best commentator award, the commentator of the league, and there are 6 options for this one. Starting off with myself, and the notes here for me say I'm entertaining, relatable, and reader of chat. Yes, of all 5 people that left a message in chat, I did try to acknowledge them at some point. I guess that makes me kind of relatable. I guess I can read.
Yeah.
To the notes here say random. What does that say? Random joiner?
Yeah, he just
Oh,
randomly joined.
just like
Yeah. Yeah, just randomly joined. Like wasn't expect T.O. to show up, but he showed up. He was there.
hey, well,
Yeah.
come on into the booth there, Tony
Yeah.
Romo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny one-liners and hype.
hmm
For the next one we have is RAR for
hmm
Hype Man, play by play and color analysis, and the most frequent. There you go. Next up we have Smith. Who, oh no,
Oh,
Bob Marley vibes, old man analysis, and quietest voice. The kids call that ASMR. Some people are into that kind of thing. Prism got nominated as well for analytics, direct, and a bit of a jokester. And I didn't catch this one, but Duxor apparently did some commentary here.
he did.
Uh,
He did.
they were fun and a snacker. Were they
Yeah.
eating on stream?
Yeah,
Is
they're
that what
eating
they
on
did?
stream a lot every time. Every time
Oh
he's
no.
eating on stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you're
yeah,
like saying
that's a
the
good
next
sack right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what was happening. That was what's happening.
And also reliable there. So
Okay.
all right. This
Yeah.
is the
Commentator of the league.
drum roll please, the winner of this one. Okay, so looking at the pie graph, it's
Uh-huh.
actually a tie between
Yep.
you and me,
Yep.
but according to the official stats, it looks like I'm the one who won it. So
Yeah. We voted
there
for
you
you.
go.
Yeah. You won the
Hey,
tiebreaker.
yeah, I did.
Congratulations.
And
You
I didn't
deserve
even
it.
vote, so
Yeah.
that's great. I should have voted; it would have broke the tie. Into my favor probably. Do you know what? It's cool. I'm happy to be a part of this. I like it when
Mhm.
people request me to do it. That's a cool thing. And whenever I'm available, I'll do it. So there you go. And I'll keep reading your chat messages, or at least try to. Sometimes you guys post cringe in there, and I ignore it.
Yes.
But we move
Very.
on.
Hey, that's our community. There's some cringy things that go on within our community, and you just gotta go, okay, not listen to you. But with all honesty, dude, like even the first time, I love how the first time that you were streaming, you're like, yeah, Rar trusted me with this, like person that he's never met, and he just trusted me with
Right.
it, and he just gave it to me.
Right.
And that's how we are within this league. It's a Blitz beer league. It's just to go ahead and get some boys in, or girls, or non-binaries, whatever. Get some NFL Blitz in, have fun, rejoice. And you came in and you just killed it. You definitely have the commentating voice. You definitely go ahead and give the hype, even if you have no clue what the fuck you're talking about. I think the first cast, like, you were like so lost within some standards. You're like, what is happening here? What is going on? And then Tony was like, yo, Dan, can you please go tell this guy like the rules and stuff like that? It's like, no, let him learn, dude. OJT, we're good. Like, he's good. He'll be fine. And yeah, dude, you're a blessing to go ahead and have, especially, OBS, because you're producing and casting at the same time. So kudos to you, man. You deserve
I
it.
think the first match was, why are they not kicking a field goal? This is an obvious field goal situation. This is a really dumb thing. And they're like,
Yeah.
they can't kick the field goal. They're not. They're like 2 yards behind the
Yeah,
legal
30.
limit to
Yes,
do it. And,
yes, yes.
and I just go in this 5-minute rant about how dumb it was that they didn't kick the field goal. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Well,
So,
cheers to your dumb field
cheers.
goal comment and your
There we go.
commentating. No,
All
that's
right,
funny.
one more.
One more, last one. Last award of the Blitz Beer League Season 1 award ceremony. This one is huge because our community can't run without these guys and all of you. All the suggestions from you guys and stuff like that, and stepping up. It's absolutely amazing. I've been a part of a lot of things, and it's nice to go ahead and have people that just go ahead and step up to play, and that we can go ahead and delegate stuff to, and just be like, yeah, okay, boom, you go ahead and do this, you do this, or people go ahead and take the forefront, like, Wayne and Money and these people on this list. So let's do it. First person on the list, definitely the most deserving person of this award, uh, goes to the award votee was Finn. He did absolutely nothing. LOL. He watched highlights and put them in order for us. Thanks for that, Finn. I appreciate that. That was a lot. Now to the real list. To be honest, Wayne created and incorporated stats in the league. Absolutely awesome. All that stat sheet, that spreadsheet and stuff like that. I was trying to look for a template and everything to go and help him out. Boom, he created it. He did everything for it. He did all the stats for all the games, literally, like, boom, right afterwards as well. So that was huge. I think our community got really spoiled out of it too, because they're like, bitching about, oh, post the stats right away. Like, where's the stats? And it's like, dude, you know how long that takes? Like, he's got to watch it, and then he's got to pause, and then he's got to make sure what he's doing, those calculations and all that stuff. Like, we were heavily blessed with him doing stats. Weekly interviews amongst the community, and put together hype videos. He's the one that sent in all the stuff to Money's production team to go and do the hype videos. And yeah, that is our second award E. Third one is Tony. Tony did a lot of stuff behind the scenes. He updated the website a lot. He, added a lot of stuff to the website as well. If I wasn't updating it or incorporating stuff, he helped casting, broadcasting. And then he also, the league awards, most of these awards were created by him. He put most of it together and all the stats together and all that stuff. So shout out to Tony. And then last but not least, Money. Money updated literally the game on a weekly basis. It seemed like we were getting a patch literally like every single week. And it was a lot of, things to help us with the way of life of the game. So it was great. Producing as well. He always stepped up to the plate for producing when we needed a producer, and giving ideas to go and better the league. So the last award of the night, the best league helper, goes to, drumroll please, Money. You guys voted Money, dude. Straight cash money, winning best league helper of the league. What do you think about that? You think he's
Okay,
deserving?
so this is so I'm somebody who joined this league like this season or whatever, or whenever you guys started to come back.
Yep.
StarCraft is 25 years old. This is
Mhm.
a really small like this is just like a super chill, low key kind of thing. Despite all that, like the website is really awesome and clear and cool, and there all the logos, all the stuff that goes into that, like the highlights that are being produced. Like this is like the amount of effort. The effort is like
uh,
up here, whereas just the point of the league is like down here. So like
yep.
that's really cool. And obviously a lot of people deserve credit for that,
Mhm.
to make this more awesome than what it is. And but I mean, money. This is one of those things where it's weird to like to single out one person over the other, but obviously money doing the updates to the game just makes it better in general, whether people are playing it for the league or casually or trying to bring in new people or whatever.
Mhm.
Just the overall better package of a video of a game is just cool to see. On the record, Money is my favorite person in this server too, and I
Oh
haven't
wow,
spent a lot of time. Well, okay,
nice.
so Money, we were gonna be in that tournament together, and then Money had to leave, and we got a new
Uh-huh.
quarterback, and I was like, oh no. I
Yeah.
haven't really interacted with Money since then, but Money's super cool. Just want to throw that out there.
Super, super cool guy. Money's the super cool guy. Um, yeah, well, this is his baby, right? He spends so much time going ahead and updating this game for us. For a game, just like we were saying, it's a dead game. It was a dead game. It was
Yeah.
a dead game. And he spent so much time and effort into it, and literally will sit out of pub games and just watch you. And he's a great person. He's a great person to go and have part of this community. Um, and to go back to your point, yeah, some of the shit that we do is like bananas. I was like, okay, let's go ahead and create a website. I got the website. We go ahead and put the website together. We make it look nice, whatever the case is. Like, okay, we need this for just a memento, right? And then, Wayne's like, yo, let's do stat. People were like, let's do stats. I was like, I wasn't even gonna give a shit about stats, to be honest. Like, stats, okay, whatever. It's a beer league. It's like going to kickball on a Tuesday or a Friday, you know what I mean? And then just playing something to have fun and then go ahead and have drinks was kind of the surrounding of it, and live a nostalgic game. And then Wayne was like, oh, let's do highlight videos, and you get these like fancy production highlight videos, these pump up videos. It's like, what the hell? And um it's crazy, but hey, I'm not gonna stop anybody. I'm not gonna say nobody. If you want to go ahead and put that time and effort
Right.
into it, yo, go ahead, right? Like that's not a priority for us. We gotta make sure that everybody's playing their games, everybody's having fun, and that's basically the main premise of it. But yeah, besides that best league helper goes to Money. Cheers, Money. Cheers. Your audio is low, Pop. Popgun's audio is low. I asked
Too
I asked Smith earlier.
too late for that.
No, it's good now. I know. I was about to say. I asked Smith earlier. He said it sounds good. Cuddy, did you see the award that you won? It was me. Wayne got MVP. Wayne did get MVP. You're gonna have to rewatch the stream then, friend. You're gonna love your award. I'll go ahead and tell you again. You got the drunkest, aka the goofiest person of the league. Very for being weird awards. He knew it. He knew it. That's Cuddy. That's Cuddy right there. Well, uh, like they used to say on Looney Tunes, that's all, folks. Um, Popgun, do you have anything to say before we go?
Uh, the fever got Caitlin Clark, and even though I've been living in Indianapolis for about 10 years, I just now realize the fever are a thing because of it. So yeah, let's go. Let's go fever. Let's bring home the ship this year.
You know
And
what? That's awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome.
that's all I got to say. That's the only thing that's been on my mind in the city's mind for like the week. So there you go.
She's already revolutionized women's basketball right now. And she's gonna make it more relevant. But yeah, like people are talking about buying season tickets to her and stuff like that. Hey, kudos to Indianapolis. You guys don't really have anything else going on right now, right? Like the Pacers,
You're damn right we don't.
Colts,
Yeah.
Pacers, Colts. You
Uh,
guys don't have a baseball team, right? No
we got
baseball
a
team.
AAA team. Yeah,
Okay.
but I
Okay.
mean, like.
Eh,
There you go.
meh, meh. You
We
know,
got each other. That's all we got, you know,
there you go. Indiana
for whatever
people
that's worth.
stay together.
Why do you think I go and blitz every single night?
Very true. Very true. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I do want to go ahead and say that I thank every single one of you guys for going ahead and making this a thing, for making it possible. You know, I feel like the regular season, right now, the playoffs are a little bit different. There's a lot of people taking vacations and people going through some personal things that are kind of making the playoffs linger. But man, did the regular season just go by like this? Like we were really good. We were really communicative. Most of the captains and the players were very communicative and got their games done. You know, everybody, you know, majority of the people were extremely respectful to one of each other. You know, obviously there's gonna be some shit talking. There's gonna be some of that, you know, bumping elbows and shit like that. But at the end of the day, I appreciate every single one of you guys. It's to play Blitz is like I'm a kid again. It's literally like I'm 12 again. You know what I mean? So it's nice to jump on and it's just like kind of like riding a bike, but you're like smiling the whole entire time. And I think a lot of people are like that within this. So hopefully we can start another league here pretty soon. We're gonna have a tournament after like 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. We'll have a big tournament. And depending on what the community wants is how the tournament's going to run. If it's going to go ahead and be an off-roll big tournament, if it's going to be a balanced tournament or a regular tournament, or sign up as your own teams. So sign up as, you know, a collective of three people tournament. We'll put a poll out for you guys and we'll do that. But besides that, I don't have anything else to go ahead and report to you guys. Give you guys much love. Love you guys. Popgun, last chance. Anything?
Good luck to Toronto. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. Cheers to the Triple T's, and then cheers to Team D and Wayne's World. See who wins that game, and hopefully that game's played soon. So, cheers, boys. Happy Beer League Season 1. We did it. Bye. Bye-bye.